Round 9 of the NRL. Let's get this underway, everyone. Chumba Videos here, and today we're doing my round 9 tips for the NRL. Make sure to like, subscribe, and do all that good shit, alright? So, without further ado, let's get to the first game. Thursday at Stadium Australia, 7:50. We've got the South Sydney Rabbitohs against the Melbourne Storms. Now, South Sydney, the odds for with $3.25, with Melbourne looking as the favourites with $1.35. Now, team looking as the same as last week. Obviously, still no Latrell Mitchell, but for Melbourne, again, team looking same as last time. Grant in the starting hooker, and honestly, this match is this is a close match. Honestly, at Stadium Australia, both teams suffering some injuries, but if I have to go for a win here, I'd probably go for a Melbourne, just scraping out a close win over the Rabbitohs. Then again, it could go either way, but how I see it, I see Melbourne taking the win there. I feel like, no Latrell and still no Reynolds is going to be really tough for the Rabbitohs. Johnson and fullback will be really good to see, and this match is close, but I am going to go Melbourne with this one. A 13+ win, I'll say 22-14, probably just a final try at the closing minutes of the match. And if I had to go man of the match, I'd probably go Jerome Humes. He's been looking really great lately, and I reckon he could pull up a man of the match. So that's Thursday night's match. I'm going Melbourne. Friday, 6 o'clock at Panthers Stadium. I call it Panthers Stadium. I'm not going to call it Bluebet. I'm going to call it Panthers Stadium, like I've been saying it for the past years already. We got Panthers taking on Sharks. Now, Panthers, obvious favourites, $1.10, with Cronulla, $7. So big money on them. Penrith full strength as always, they're full strength in Cronulla. They're in all sorts. Johnson's back into starting halves, and Penrith very easily. This is probably one of the games where you can see a team get put 50 on him, and I reckon Cronulla has got a chance of getting 50 put on them because, they've been in all sorts lately, and Panthers have just been flying. Will Penrith lose the game this year? I reckon they do, but I don't think Cronulla is the team to give Penrith their first loss. So I'm going to go Penrith. I'll say probably 52-0. That's my score. I'm not even kidding on that one. Man of the match, I'll go Jerome Luai. He's my favourite player in Penrith, and I want to see him in that orange jersey. Then, what's looking to be the game of the round. At Bankwest Stadium, 7:55. Parramatta Eels versus the Sydney Roosters. Parramatta are the favourites for $1.57, with Roosters the outside odds $2.40. And injuries are really hitting Roosters, but they will be playing for Brett Morris, greatest winger of all time. I don't care what anyone says. But Parramatta's full strength. They do get Tedesco back, which is really good. But I could see Roosters winning, but Parrot been flying lately, so I do see them taking the win in a gritty one. It'll be close and gritty. I'd say probably 18-16 as my score. Parramatta winning. Man of the match, gotta go King Gutho. King Gutho at Bankwest, it's an obvious no-brainer. Then McDonald's Park at 3 o'clock on the Saturday. We've got Canberra Raiders and Newcastle Knights. So Canberra Raiders are the favourites, $1.50, with Newcastle $2.60. Both teams have been horrible start throughout the year. I tipped Newcastle to be the wooden spooners, and obviously they're not close to that level, but they are heading towards that direction. I do see them getting a win here. I see Newcastle getting a win, close win, scrappy game, probably the worst one of the round. Actually, no, the first one around is going to come up later. I'll get to that match, but yeah, still no Charles Nickel-Cox there for Canberra, and yeah, I reckon Newcastle, Homer Hunt, Ponga, they'll be attacking that back edge. So I'm gonna go Newcastle 20-12 with Kurt Mann as my man of the match. So that is that. Campbelltown Stadium. West Tigers up against the Gold Coast Titans. Now, Gold Coast are the favourites, $1.50. Tigers $2.60. For Tigers, still no Talau. James Roberts dropped, which is great because he's just been in piss poor form. Close one. The really close one. This is one of the games that will really make you think, because Tigers win this, they seem to get their form back on, and well, this is a must win for Gold Coast if they still want to be a top 8 team. I'm not going to go biased, but with how the Tigers have been recently, I don't see them beating the Tigers. I reckon Tigers can get that win, close one. I'd say 16-8. Man of the match, I would probably go. I'm gonna go Jake Simkin, man of the match. I reckon he'll carve up that dummy half, and he'll really give the forwards a headache. Last match on Saturday, the Queensland clash. North Queensland Cowboys against the Brisbane Broncos. Cowboys favourites, $1.55, with Brisbane Broncos $2.50. Close game again, but I gotta go Cowboys here. Although Brisbane came off a good comeback win against the Titans, they haven't had a good start to the season as well as Cowboys have. Cowboys have seemed to find that spark again, and I think they will continue with that spark. Holmes and Felt, that's a great backhead with Tuolangi, I think that's how you say his name, on the other wing. I love Robson in hooker. I'm really liking him in hooker. But Brisbane aren't gonna go out. They're not gonna go out easily. They'll give Cowboys some work. Osaka and fullback is fucking deadly. Oates and Coates, the Oates and Coates on the wings. Love them on the wing. Pango Jr. and Jordan Ricky. I'm really liking this Jordan Ricky from Brisbane. He's really good. Campbell with Milford played great in halves last week, but I do feel that Cowboys will get the win. I reckon this has a chance to be a high scoring match. 30-26. How about that? With my man of the match being Val Holmes. Last 2 games, Sunday at Lottoland, 2:00. We got the Manly Seagulls and the New Zealand Warriors. Manly, the favourites, $1.45, with Warriors $2.75. This is another tough match as well. Schuster in second row. Man, what a debut season it is for him. Trbojevic, sorry, Manly. I'm going Manly on this one. Although Reece Walsh is looking really great in the halves, and they Tuivasa-Sheck as well. I do feel like Manly, just like the Cowboys, have found their spark and they're flying pretty high. And I reckon Trbojevic is really gonna carve up that defense, and he will be my man of the match, Tom Trbojevic, with a 26-12 win over the Warriors. And finally, the last match, probably the fucking toilet shit of the round. Dragons Bulldogs. Sorry to any Dragons fans or any Bulldogs fans out there. I don't want to offend you guys, but this does look like being the lackluster match of the round. Dragons obvious favourites $1.28 against Bulldogs $3.75. Dragons didn't really stand up last week against the Tigers. Probably a really shitty match that was last week. And Bulldogs, Bulldogs again, piss poor effort against Parramatta Eels. I do see Dragons winning this one. I'm not doubting that. Dragons are going to win this one, but this is going to be a really bad match. I'll say Dragons 14-4. Actually, no, let's do 15-4. They get a field goal on half time. And you know what? We'll go Josh Kerr as man of the match. Josh Kerr, he'll be just really giving a headache to the forwards, keep hitting that back edge, and that's my tips for round 9. So 2 videos in the space of 2 days. What's happening? Well, I'm going to start posting regularly. I know I've been posting my gaps between videos have been pretty big, but I want to take this channel seriously and I'll start posting regularly. I'm going to come up with videos soon about my thoughts on the future of Champa videos, so stay tuned for that. But as of now, this has been Champa videos, round 9 tips for the NRL Telstra Premiership. I'll go through the list again of my tips. I've gone Melbourne, Panthers, Para, Knights, Tigers, Cowboys, Manly, and Dragons. So those are my tips. What are your tips? Leave them down in the comments. And if you want me to do any other video, please sound off in the comments. Like, subscribe, share around with your friends. Let's get this channel building. But yeah, that's all for today. And thanks for watching.